Hello, everyone. My name is Gitika Gorthy, and I'm the founder and CEO of Ignited Thinkers. And today I'm so excited and honored to be having another incredibly exciting STEM chat, and this time with the one and only Miss Chelsea Robinson. Chelsea Robinson works as an honors Algebra 2 and IB analysis and approaches teacher at Marietta High School in Marietta, Georgia. When not teaching math at Marietta, she's often in the computer lab practicing with her eSports team or volunteering with her church and community. Chelsea has a special passion for helping young girls pursue their dreams and goals in the STEM field, which perfectly aligns with the mission and the vision of the Hines Family Foundation. I am so excited to learn about Chelsea's, passion for aerospace, what got her involved with the HFF, and her future goals. So, welcome, Chelsea. Thank you so much for taking your time to inspire the next generation of aerospace leaders.
Gitika, it's truly a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited to talk with you today. I remember meeting you at World Space Week last year, and you had that little, robotics booth set up, and it was so exciting. And I can't wait to get into, the meat of what got you involved with the Hines Family Foundation. But before we get into that, I'd first like to start off by asking you, what sparked or ignited your passion for the aerospace industry that led to where you are today?
Well, actually, my journey with aerospace has been rather extensive. I actually started in the eighth grade, I believe. I did a summer program with Fernbake Science Center here in Atlanta, and they actually did an aviation program, and I actually got to fly a plane when I was in eighth grade, which
Wow.
that was really cool, kind of scary, but really exciting. So I always had like a little bit of a passion for space and just like flying, like aviation in general. But I didn't really do too much with that, like excitement for being in space or even just in the air until I actually started teaching with the Department of Defense, and worked with Starbase Robins and Warner Robins, and I taught inside of the Museum of Aviation fifth grade STEM. So that was really where I started to just be reminded of my love of aviation. And then the movie Hidden Figures came out, and it's just been a whirlwind experience ever since. Yeah, so it's been
Wow.
super cool.
Wow, that's amazing. And I got really my start with Space 2 in the eighth grade when I joined, well, seventh grade because I joined the rocketry club then, but just to know that we were in the same time frame and it really stuck with
Right,
us then, I think it's just so powerful to hear. You impact students at a younger age and it lasts. So it's the key message. And,
for
in
sure.
this journey of you like discovering about aerospace and getting involved in so many STEM careers, I'm curious, where did you get involved with the Hines Family Foundation? Like, how did you meet Mr. Hines and learn about the work that they're doing and get involved? And what's your current role as a part of the Hines Family Foundation?
So I am actually one of the Hines Family Teaching Fellows, and I actually became a part of, kind of came into the fold of Hines Family Foundation when I was working on my master's degree at Mercer University.
Mhm.
I was actually a Woodrow Wilson's Fellow just as a result of like a partnership that I have with Dr. Justin Ballinger, who is also part of the foundation. And he's just really had like an amazing impact on my life. Like he actually helped me get that position with the Museum of Aviation down in Warner Robins with Starbase Robins. So just the connections that I've had with Dr. Ballinger have really helped me kind of just meet with Dr. Hines and then become a member of the Hines Family Teaching Fellows. So it's just been amazing. Just it's insane the impact that one person really has on your life. So for
Exactly.
sure.
I'm so glad to hear that you're a teacher fellow because Mr. Hines was talking earlier in a different interview that we did, and he was saying how, you impact a student, you're impacting that one student's life, but you impact a teacher and you help a teacher to provide the tools to a teacher, and they're going to be impacting 20, 30, even hundreds of students throughout their career. So really, I'm just glad that you took that step to be involved, a part of such an organization and are carrying it forward with your students. I think that's really commendable and that's really exciting.
Well, I really appreciate that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously, the impact of a teacher, it affects us for a lifetime.
definitely. And, with this in mind, I'm sure you have a lot of thoughts related to the Heinz Family Foundation's logo and theme. So, for those who may not know, the Heinz Family Foundation's logo is from STEM to ESTEEM, space motivated learning and training to enable the 21st century workforce. So, what does this logo and theme mean to you?
Well, it's really like going from STEAM to esteem is really about, for me as a math teacher, like I'm really trying to help students overcome any kind of math fear, math anxiety, and just kind of give them that self confidence and self esteem that they know that they can be successful in STEM activities. So that's why I try to incorporate as many kind of like hands on world application of analysis and uh, world impact in my classroom, like through different STEM activities, just so that they are able to see how the math that we're doing in the classroom actually impacts them in the world. So
Yeah, we need more math teachers like you. I remember, it's different when you're just, solving problems and solving equations like on the whiteboard, on the blackboard. Like it's intimidating for younger students, but when you can make it easier and you can transition into how do I actually use this equation in the real world? Like why do I care about learning this random, slope formula? Like what does that have to do with anything? So I think just trying to put into perspective of all these STEM concepts and to make it into like an esteem of being able to apply it to the real world, I think is critical. So, yes, I'm very glad that the HFF is providing tools for teachers to be able to do that. Yeah. And so, my last and final question for you is where do you see the future of the Hines Family Foundation going? And what support do you think the industry needs to give to the foundation in order to make the vision a reality?
So Heinz Family Foundation is doing so much already, just to be able to, like you said, like impacting teachers, which that impact, especially like I'm in Georgia, we have other Heinz teaching fellows in other states along the East Coast as well as on the West Coast. Like we have some teaching fellows in California. So already just having that kind of impact, it's going to be able to change the world. But I think what we can continue to do, like we've got some teacher programs that are in the process of they're not actually out yet, so I don't want to give too much information away. But we've got some teacher training programs and different activities that we have coming up for the summer as well as next school year that really will have the ability for Heinz Family Foundation to reach even more students across the country and the world. So just continuing along with the vision that we have and just really making sure that our impact for teachers continues. I think that's going to be enough that Heinz Family Foundation will continue to change the world.
Definitely. And I think the industry can really just support through time and like spreading the word about what the Heinz Family Foundation is doing, kind of point teachers, schools, educators in this direction. I think would be a great step towards kind of creating this ecosystem of being able to transform these STEM skills we're doing and make them applicable to the real world, like you were mentioning. So, thank you so much, Chelsea, for taking your time to speak with me today to share a little bit about your Heinz Family Foundation journey as well as the work that you're doing. I am really excited to meet you next week at World Space Week, and like World Space Day at AUC. So, thank you so much for coming and talking with me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Well, thank you so much again for this opportunity. And yes, we'll definitely be out there. I've got a table with a couple of the students from Morehouse, and just come see us. We've got a lot of different STEM activities, a lot of different tools and resources that can be used in other classrooms and other campus organizations. So just be sure to find us. Thank you
Definitely.
so
Thank
much.
you.